Well, regardless of how this hunt comes out, you certainly can't beat the view you get from here. As you look out over the bay and you see the cruise ships and beautiful scenery, it's just what a great day. Regardless, you get that anyway. So it's kind of an odd day as we're standing around walking around by the arena. We're I don't know, it's Pink Floyd playing because there is. Your dad was telling me. So as we think about this particular hunt, it seems in a way like it was too easy, like everything just came together too easily. Like, we got 5 clues and we finished them off very quickly, and things feels like it was, maybe just a little too easy. We were talking to someone else who's a friend of a friend, and he thought it was pretty easy too. So I have my doubts about, maybe we were led to believe into some red herrings or something, and maybe there's something else going on. Maybe it is too easy. I guess we're going to find out in a little while when they give us the last clue, and we can decide if we can get it or not. But we'll keep, for the moment, we're just wandering around looking to see if there's any other things that might help us with that last clue.
You're in such a mellow mood, you're having trouble booing me today. So here's what's going to happen. Well, first of all, is the woman who asked me about Emilio still here? Yeah, there, Emilio. I wanted to say the name Emilio in memory of a great hunter. Okay. There we go. Okay. Who's no longer with us. Anyway, what's going to happen is at exactly 3, Tom is going to give you the final clue, and you will take that plus presumably the 5 clues you already have, and you will know what to do to solve the hunt. Just for the record, every time we do this, somebody thinks that the solution is to run up to the stage and give us something or say something to us or do something. That is not correct. If you think that's the solution, you have not solved it. Do not run up to the stage because that's not the answer. It's something else. You'll figure out what it is. That is not it. Okay? So what time we got? What? 2:56. So okay, in 4 minutes, Tom will announce the final clue. Meanwhile, how about the New World students who acted as food? You watch these kids all day. No 2 performances were the same. We don't.
Unless where the fun starts, because you get that last clue among everybody. Here's where we go.
I will now state the final clues. Use only the capital letters.
Okay, so for as hard or easy as the original clues were, this last part, it's a killer. Oh my God, I don't see it. None of us see it. We've been working on it for a little bit now. We can't figure it out, so now we've got some more information. There was some people standing on some blocks. We saw them. We're not sure what to do with it. What do we do? I don't know. Well, try as we might, we couldn't come to an answer. We worked at it really hard. We tried to figure something out. We were stumped, stuck, and otherwise unable to respond to it. So now we're headed back to the stage to hear the final answers and boo lustily because it's required.
That really wasn't that bad. I'm going to start by thanking some people because this is an all-volunteer effort. First, I want to thank you guys. We didn't know who was going to come out. It's been a while. Thank you for coming out for the hunt. Thank you especially to the new people who didn't know what they were getting into. Now you know, and thank you. I want to thank all the hunt volunteers. Almost everybody wearing a t-shirt was a volunteer down here today. A couple in particular, the woman who organizes the whole hunt. Where is Elaine? Where's Elaine? She's always off somewhere working. Her name is Elaine Passacoff. 2 special thanks. One, Andy Wenzel. Andy is the guy who, right here, Andy runs the TropicHunt.com site from back when it was called the Tropic Hunt. Always pronounce it carefully. And Andy has been on every hunt and has maintained the archives. He knows more about the hunt than we do. He never wins the hunt, but he knows more about the hunt than anybody else. And the other one, I want to think, where's Blake? Blake Ross. Blake. Come here, Blake. Come up on stage. This guy, he designed one of our puzzles, the one that involved using the internet to get the picture. This guy did that. He's very smart. Right? Okay, wait. He agrees with that. Okay. Tom, is it okay if I begin now with the solutions? They wouldn't. And at 3 p.m., Tom gave you the final clue, and I will turn the microphone over to Tom. Oh, you already have a microphone.
And as I've said many times, the final clue was, we will now state the final answer, the final clue, use only the capital letters. And we emphasize state for a reason, because we were talking about the state capital of Florida, which is
Tallahassee.
So if you used only the letters that appeared in Tallahassee from the 5 clues, and you went through the 5 clues using only T, A, L, H, S, and E, what you got was heat, stat sheet, least tall. Now,
Oh wait, how many people got that far? Okay, heat, stat sheet, least tall.
okay. So there was a 6'1" player in the magazine. There was a Heat promo
A heat stat sheet.
with the roster, and the least tall player on that roster was 6'1", number 14,
Derek Walton Jr.
Derek Walton Jr. And if you looked on the map, you saw a bunch of basketball players standing around.
No, not basketball players.
Oh, basketball fans, excuse me. Definitively not actual Heat players. But as basketball fans wearing the numbers of their favorite players, and one of them had number 14 on it. And if you looked on the map, it was situated right across that canal there by the Heat Arena on the sidewalk.
This is why all those people started running that way after a little while.
So, if you ran there, there were 4 people standing up on crates, giving out an additional hint, an additional clue sheet. But alas, that clue was nothing but a random collection of letters. So what you had to notice was that the people handing them out had 4 t-shirts on. And those t-shirts had the names of states on them. And that was Florida, Alabama, Arizona, and Pennsylvania. And if you added the state capitals of those 3 states to Florida's state capital and used all the letters in those 4 states, what you got was text Sphinx to Rumi Bayman. Now, who's Rumi Bayman, you may ask? It's nobody, but if you use the telephone keyboard to spell out Rumi Bayman and you texted Sphinx to that, you won. We actually had
Well, you can't be cheering because you didn't win, did you?
Okay, so there were actually quite a few people who texted that who didn't make the first 3. So I want to congratulate those people.
All right, so it was all kinds of awesome. It was really fun. That last puzzle, we cheated just maybe a little because we figured out where they were going to have the clues, and so we sent 2 people over to stand there and wait to see what they were while we listened to the last clue. So we didn't have to cut through the chaff of getting to that last clue and figure out where it was. But we got all the things right, and we went through it, and we figured out what to text and when to text and how to text, and it was just a small bit too late. They'd already had a winner by the time we figured out what number to text. We were so close, but we did get it. So I'm proud of us because we got all 5 answers, plus the last one, and worked out great. I think we had a great time. There were 6 of us on the team. We had a great time, and it was so much fun. I will absolutely do it again if the opportunity presents itself. Hopefully Dave will be back next year to do it again, because it was just a blast. This is one of the great events. It's part scavenger hunt, part just goofiness. It's tremendous. Anyway, there you go. Herald Hunt 2018. I give it 2 thumbs up, or as Donald Trump might say, it was good bigly.